What's good, Trey Morgan coming to you with this quick video. This is 5 things you can do to get results with women fast. All right. So one thing you want to know is that getting results with women does not have to take a long time. You can start seeing results very quickly if you know what to do. Okay. So the thing is, a lot of guys they come into the game and start learning about how to pick up women and different things they can do to become more attractive to women. But they just kind of read a bunch of stuff, maybe watch a ton of videos, but barely really don't really do too much. And so I want to address that. I want to show you how you can speed up your results and stop, drawing out the process, like drawing out, making this thing longer than it needs to be, because it doesn't have to take that long to start getting results with women. All right. So the first thing you can do to speed up your results with women is discover your why. You want to discover your why because your why is what's going to propel you and push you towards achieving your goal. So if your goal is to attract a beautiful girlfriend, physically and, her personality, a woman that you click with, that you vibe with, and that you find physically attractive, you got to ask yourself, why do you want that? Why? And you got to dig deep. You got to go back to your childhood and past events and memories and things that's happened to you and pains that you felt and emotions that you went through that have gotten you to a point where you have this goal and you want to achieve this goal. All right. And you got to know your why, because your why is what's going to allow you to push past the obstacles and frustrations and different things that you're going to have to deal with in order to transform yourself into the kind of man that attracts the kind of women that you want and achieves the goals that you want to achieve. So you really need to know your why. You really need to know why you do what you do. And it will make it a lot easier for you to take action consistently. All right. Number 2, face your fears and overcome your limiting beliefs quickly. All right. Anything that you want in life, any goal that you want to achieve, there's going to be things that you have to do that you may be uncomfortable with, that there's going to be limiting beliefs that are going to be challenged. Things that you thought were true that once you put yourself out there and take action, you realize that they're not true. And fears, obviously fear is not an emotion that feels good, but it's something that you're going to have to go through in order to, get the results that you want. Because in order to get something that you don't have right now, you have to become a stronger version of yourself, a better version of yourself. In order to become a stronger version of yourself and a better version of yourself, you have to go through pain. It's just like bodybuilding. It's just like getting in shape. It's just like anything that you do, you have to go through some form of discomfort. And the faster you face these fears, the faster you face this discomfort, the faster you overcome your limiting beliefs, the faster you get results. It's as simple as that. So, you see somebody come out of nowhere and transform themselves into a millionaire, or come out of nowhere and transform themselves into a ladies' man, or whatever it is because this person was willing. First of all, they knew their why. I guarantee you they had a strong why. And second of all, they faced their fears and and overcame their limiting beliefs quickly. They weren't like dabbling around and wasting time and playing around and trying to read books, all the time and watch videos all the time trying to get motivated. They just went out there and just faced their fears and just felt discomfort over and over again because they were sick and tired of their current state of not having what they want, So you have to get to that point where you just get sick and tired of the bullshit and you really want what you want. You want to do whatever it takes to get what you want. And one of the things you need to do is face your fears and overcome your limiting beliefs quickly. All right. Number 3, set a deadline. So you want to set a deadline on your goals. So if you want to attract a girlfriend, you got to tell yourself, all right, I want to attract a girlfriend in the next 90 days, or I want to attract You want to be a little bit more specific. So you don't just want to attract a girlfriend. You want to attract a beautiful girlfriend, or you want to attract a girl, your ideal dream girl or whatever. And then put a deadline on it. Now, it's not like every time you put a deadline, you're always going to achieve the goal. But the whole point of a deadline is to put you in a position where you're feeling some pressure to take action consistently and quickly. Because if you just say, I want to attract a beautiful girlfriend, that can take forever, and you're probably going to take forever. But if you tell yourself you're going to do it in 30 days, you're going to have to put a plan together on how you're going to do this, and it's going to be tailored towards getting it done in 30 days or tailored towards getting it done in 90 days or whatever it is. But if you don't have any deadline or anything, any way to put some pressure on yourself, because pressure, it's not a bad thing. If it's too much pressure, all right, so that you don't want to make like a ridiculous deadline, like, oh, I want to attract the girl of my dreams in the next 24 hours. You don't want to do that to yourself. That's kind of ridiculous. But, something like saying I'm going to attract the girl of my dreams in the next 30 days, if you're starting from scratch, I mean, that's kind of going to be kind of tough too. I mean, if you're literally, you can't even approach a woman and you're telling yourself you're going to attract the girl of your dreams in 30 days, but it's possible. It's possible to do it in 30 days. It is possible. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to set that deadline, then go ahead and set that deadline. If you believe it's possible, you can make it happen. Even that 24-hour one I said, that one is kind of out there, to be somebody who is not, that good with women, and then tell yourself you're going to attract a girl of your dreams in the next 24 hours. I mean, that's really out there. But if you believe it's possible, it can happen. But the whole point of this is really, you want to set a deadline so that you wake up each day and you're like, okay, I know what my goal is. I know when I want to achieve that goal, I'm going to go after it. Okay. So you're very specific, and you're very, you're just locked in and focused, because you know what you want and you know when you want it. All right. Number 4, do what you're supposed to do despite how you feel. This goes back to the whole attacking your fears and overcoming your limiting beliefs. Fear, when you're in a fearful state, it doesn't feel good. It's uncomfortable. When you're in awkward situations, it's uncomfortable. When you're facing the unknown, putting yourself in situations that you're not used to, it doesn't feel good. But if you have a goal and you want to achieve your goal, there's things that you're going to have to do that are going to be outside of your comfort zone. And if you don't do them, you're not going to transform and become the man that you need to be to attract and achieve the goals that you want in your life. So doing what you're supposed to do despite how you feel, it comes down to knowing what needs to be done and doing it. Whether you feel comfortable or uncomfortable, it doesn't matter. Just doing what you have to do. And that's why you need to have your why, because your why is going to give you the energy and the motivation and the inner force, the inner power to overcome these feelings of fear and discomfort and still doing what you have to do. And you need to set deadlines, because the deadlines are going to help you take consistent action and move towards your goals faster. But this is really it's really about self-discipline. Doing what you're supposed to do despite how you feel. It's all about self-discipline. Lastly, track your progress. So you want to track everything you do. How many girls you approach, how many times you went out, track, because this is going to motivate you, because you're going to see the progress that you're making. You're going to see the actions that you're taking. You're going to move forward much faster than if you're just doing random stuff. Okay. So track your progress. Write down, what you're doing each day, so you can look back and say, okay, I did this, I did that. And now I need to do this and do that. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Go ahead and message me if you want to jump on a free consultation call, and I'll help you out. All right. Trey Morgan signing off. Peace.